at the beginning of the 17th century, we're leaving pretty much the time period and the ideas associated with the Renaissance, and we're shifting to more of an emotional time of expression in art and literature. And this is typically called, or often called, the Baroque period. And so I want to give you a little bit of background information initially about some of the things that you need to be looking for as we begin to examine the art and the literature and other aspects, the music of this time period. Baroque, the word itself, comes from the Portuguese, which means a large, irregularly shaped pearl, or the Italian, which means a complicated problem. In any case, the Baroque actually came to represent a cultural phenomenon and stood for anything fancy or elaborate that would involve the audience emotionally. So as you begin to look at the pieces and the works and the artists and writers and musicians from this period of time, look for these characteristics: elaborate, ornate, emotionally charged. Significantly, the Baroque spirit was encouraged by the CounterReformation. The CounterReformation is exactly what it sounds like. It was the Roman Catholic Church's response to the Protestant Reformation. The Roman Catholic Church realized that it needed to remake Rome as the cultural center of the Western world. And so they met 3 different times in what came to be called the Council of Trent. There were 3 sessions that met between 1545 and 1563. The Council of Trent sought to counter the Protestant threat by means of the stories of the mysteries of our redemption, portrayed by paintings or other representations, whereby the people shall be instructed and confirmed in the habit of remembering and continually revolving in their minds the articles of their faith. In other words, religious art should be clear, and it should increase the understanding of the viewer. In other words, the viewer of the art should be able to look at the art and have an understanding not only of what's being communicated, but an understanding of himself or herself. So realism was emphasized because it would give meaning. Emotion was emphasized because it would give meaning. So we move into art that tends to do these particular things. First, it needed to be easily understood. The music of the time, by the same token, had to be accessible and the lyrics intelligible. And finally, literature should celebrate religious values. Now, these items laid down at the Council of Trent resulted in cultural values. So we will see art, music, literature with strong emotion that explores the psychology of subjects and people and new and daring techniques. The Baroque period was a period of change, but artists were united in their commitment to sort of react to the calm and balance of the Renaissance. So whereas the Renaissance, things were calm, orderly, balanced, the Baroque is going to explode in emotion and explode in passion.